Hey guys, welcome back. And on this episode of Confessions of a Spectrum Mom, we are going to be talking about homeschool rules. And I'm going to give you the rules that I established for our homeschool when we began about 4 years ago. And so I have 9 faith-based homeschool rules, okay, based off of the fruit of the Spirit. And I have one secular rule, if you will, that I hold my children to. Okay? So these 10 rules are how I lay the foundation for homeschool. And we don't waver. At least we try really hard not to waver on these things. So if you're ready, let's go. Rule number 1, okay, is love. If you know the fruit of the Spirit, love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, gentleness, faithfulness, and self-control. All of our homeschool rules, except that last one that I talked about, is based off of the fruit of the Spirit. So the first one is love. And what does that mean? It means love each other in your classroom. You might be homeschooling one child, okay, self-love. You might be homeschooling multiple children, like what I am doing. So you need to love each other and always be kind. I try to simplify the rules in a language that the kids can understand. Love each other and be kind. Rule number 1. Rule number 2, joy. Have a joyous heart that is ready to learn. Okay? Don't come into the homeschool room or to the kitchen table. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. I'm sure you don't want to hear that either. Now, if your child is like genuinely sick or something, whole different story. But if you're just like, and what did you handwriting today? Which I hear a lot. Okay? Like, we need to check that at the door. Check that before you cross the threshold into my kitchen. Have a joyous heart that is ready to learn. Rule number 3, peace. Try not to fight and argue. And I said try, and not don't. Try, because we are human. We are raising little humans. We are bigger humans. We have emotions. Sometimes people pluck our nerves. That's just the reality of it all. But I urge my kids to try not to fight. It takes effort. Sometimes it is really hard to not let our big emotions get the best of us. If you need to step away from the table, step away from the computer, step away from the workspace, go ahead and take the break. I'd rather you delay completing your assignment than with, whoever is with you in your homeschool room. Okay? So, love and be kind. Have a heart that's ready to learn. Try not to fight. Next rule, and these are rules, these are soft rules. I don't like pop heads or anything like that, but we do discuss, like, if one of my kids is struggling with something on this list, let's talk about it. What's going on? Step into my office. That's what I tell my kids. Step into my office. Okay? Patience. Now, patience is not my strong point. I'm not expecting it to be my children's strong point because they are apprentices. That's what I call them. Like, you are a new hire into this world. Y'all just got here. So patience is something that needs to be developed and that you will continue to work on throughout the course of your life. Patience. Take your time with your fellow homeschool mate. Take your time with yourself. Take your time with your work. My son, and actually both of my kids, like, if they don't get it right the first time, it's like, flip the table. You just started cursive like 3 days ago. I'm not expecting your handwriting to look like the Declaration of Independence. Like, you just got here. You just started, guys. So I'm trying to help my kids to learn to be patient with themselves, be patient with your fellow classmates, because you might finish before them, they might finish, before you. Wait, relax, we got it. It's going to be okay, all right? Take your time with each other. Number 5 is kindness, okay? I have a 16-year-old and an 11-year-old, and while they are the best of friends, when they argue, it's like, guys, come on, y'all, come on. Kindness, make every effort to be a good friend, okay? Make every effort to be a good student. Nobody's expecting perfection, but I am expecting you to make that effort to be a good friend to whomever is in your homeschool group, in your co-op, sitting at your kitchen table, what have you. Okay? Be kind. Be kind. Be a good friend. You would want somebody to be a good friend to you. Be a good friend to them. Right? Goodness. Be respectful to me. Or to your homeschool teacher. Again, whether it's you, mom, you, dad, you, grandma, grandpa, whomever, your co-op leader, be respectful to whatever homeschool authority you have in your life. Follow directions with a happy heart, okay? We are not here to harm you. I constantly tell my kids, I don't give you work, okay, to make you angry. I don't give you work that I feel you're not capable of doing, all right? So don't fight me on the schoolwork. If you need a break, take a break. They can take breaks as needed. That is not a rule that I have written down, but they know they can take breaks as needed. Like, I'm not that harsh of a, you gotta be done by 7:02. Okay, that's not me, all right? So if I give you an assignment, if I give you directions to do something, listen and obey. Follow directions. Be respectful. Okay? With a happy heart. Who wants to do stuff begrudgingly? I don't want my kids to do that either. All right. Faithfulness. Faithfulness. What does that mean in terms of homeschool? For me, faithfulness means doing your best. Keep trying and not giving up. It's as simple as that. Do your best. That's it. Do your best. Mommy is not looking for perfection. Maybe that's something that you do. That is not something that I do. Not with autistic children who already have, for lack of a better word, limitations and struggles. No. But do I expect you to do your best? Yes. Every time. I expect you to do your best. That's it. There's very few things that get me frustrated than when I see a lack of effort. That's it. That's it. I'm telling you, I got gray hair and high blood pressure, y'all. Just do your best. That's it. Gentleness. Use kind words and gentle touch. Don't snatch the crayon. Don't snatch the scissors, I've had my son write crazy messages on his schoolwork because he doesn't like the way that I corrected him, like on the assignment. Don't come at me, bro. Like, you're going to be gentle with your words and your actions. That is not negotiable, okay? In my homeschool room, not negotiable. Be gentle with your words. Be gentle with your actions. Don't be fake. Don't be insincere, okay? But don't spout venom at whoever is with you in the homeschool room. Like, even if you think we deserved it, like, take that somewhere else, okay? We're here to learn, and I want to keep this a positive learning environment. Number 9, self-control. Don't hurt others. Don't hurt yourself. Don't break things in the schoolroom, okay? That's just not acceptable. That, hands down, will get shut down, okay? Don't hurt others. Don't hurt yourself. Don't break things in the schoolroom. crayons. Stop breaking my pencils. Ticonderogas are expensive. They the best pencils out there, but them jokers expensive. Please stop breaking my pencils. Crayola is expensive. Please stop breaking my crayons, even though I keep telling them broken crayons do still color. Like sometimes my daughter won't color with a broken crayon. It still works, but she will not color with a broken crayon, okay? Be self-controlled with your actions, and that goes along with the gentle touch as well. So that is my 9 rules that I have based on the fruit of the spirit. And the last rule kind of goes with the faithfulness, and that is give your best effort. Don't just do your best, but give me your best effort. Okay? Because you can do really well without really trying. Some people are just like that. Like things are effortless to them. I want your best effort. Your best effort might only get you a C grade on an assignment. I don't care. I care about your heart. I care about the character that you are developing, that character of perseverance. So my kids know, like, mommy will flip a lid. I might not flip a table, but I will flip a lid here when they just don't try. Like, that is one of the few things that gets me. So try, give me your best effort. You are still learning. I understand that. I need you to understand that, but I need you to say inside, I can do this. I got this. And I'm going to show myself that I got this. I'm going to show Miss Mommy that I got this. I'm showing everybody. I can write these letters. I can do this cursive Q. I can read this book and analyze this section of text. I can do this. Believe in yourself and show it. It's okay to be proud of the work that you do. Give your best effort in whatever it is. So guys, that's it. That are my rules. 10 rules for homeschool. That's it. And then clean up after yourself. I mean, but that's just a general rule. Take breaks as needed and clean up after yourself. I don't have those 2 things written down, but those are things that I tell my kids. My son needs a lot of sensory breaks. So I'm like, okay, well, go spin. Like, if you need a sensory break, go spin. It's okay. Go do 10 jumping jacks. And he's like, so he needs that. My daughter just needs to step away and go like lay there. That's okay. We do homeschool depending on the day and what's going on. We normally start by 9 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes we'll start earlier. My daughter tends to be an early riser. And so sometimes she'll come to me and be like, can I just start? And it'll be like 6 a.m. And I'm like, oh, babe, because you'll be done before breakfast time and then you'll have the rest of the day to yourself. So we start normally about 9 a.m. and then we go to 4 p.m. So unless we get a late afternoon start for whatever reason, like not necessarily doctor's appointments, because on days of doctor's appointments, I don't schedule schoolwork. But sometimes we will start later in the afternoon. We normally stop at 4 o'clock, okay? And we just carry it on to the next day. Now, are we homeschooling the entire time from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m.? No, we are not. That is just the time frame that I give them. Sometimes I create assignments, especially for my daughter who's high school, where it is a all-day assignment, and sometimes it's like a 2-day assignment or a 3-day assignment. So she knows this is due to me by 4 p.m. Friday. Or this is due to me, you have today, tomorrow is due to me by lunchtime on Tuesday, like whatever. And so we do not school the whole day, but they have the whole day to get their assignments done. So for me, like, there's no excuses. Like, I'm giving you 7 hours to get 2 to 3 hours worth of work done. Okay? And that includes you taking a break as needed. So we should not have grumpy hearts because you did not eat breakfast. The food is there. You have the time to eat it. Like, there should be no arguing over crayons. You have your separate things. Like, there should be no excuses for getting work done. No excuses for not following our rules. Just, I try to create that environment where it's like, don't come back to me for foolishness. Foolishness I don't want. But if something is genuinely wrong, come talk to me. And the only other thing that I do is, and you heard me say it earlier, it's like, come into my office, come talk to me. And that's something that I started, gosh, I want to say when my daughter was in first grade, so she's 10th grade now. And my office is literally, if I hold my hand out in front of me and spin in a circle, like a 3-foot circle, okay? That space around me, that is my office. So my office is here in the homeschool room. My office is in the living room. My office is in the bread aisle in Publix. My office is in the library, in the nonfiction section. My office is wherever I physically am, okay? With that little bubble around me. And so my kids know, and it's just something I've been doing for years now, that if they have a problem, doesn't matter what it is, doesn't matter if it's school related, homeschool work related, life related, big emotion related, they can come and step into my office. And I tell them, in my office, there's hugs, there's high fives, there is real talk, okay? I'm be like, I'm gonna keep it real, even with my kids. But there's no discipline, and they know there's no discipline in my office. So sometimes my kids be acting a fool and they don't be following these school rules. And I say, hey, you want to talk about this? You want to come into my office to talk? Or do you want to talk about this outside of my office? Because in my office, it's like a little safety bubble. There's no discipline. But if you act up outside of my office, all bets are off, y'all. All bets are off. And so a lot of times they be like, either I'll ask them, do you want to come in? And they'll be like, yes. I was like, come on, let's sit. And they sit and they open up to me. Now, it didn't always start that way. We've been doing this for 9 years now. So we have worked up to the point where they will come and they will sit and be like, I feel kind of overwhelmed with X, Y, and Z, or so-and-so hurt my feelings, or I really don't like this. I think I want to do something else, where they might not have felt secure enough, if you will, to share that any other time. But I have been working really hard to create an environment where my kids trust me and they are willing to be open with me. And again, that's not a hard, fast rule that for homeschool, that's just something for life. And so my kids will come up to me, I think I need to speak to you in private. Let's go, man, what's going on? And they'll be like, I think I want blueberries for lunch. Okay. Okay, that's great. Let's see what we can do. Or they'll be like, can I talk to you in private? Okay, what's going on? I finished my handwriting assignment, and can I have electronics time? And sometimes they'll talk to me about more serious stuff, but sometimes it's just that they just want me time, that one-on-one time. And so I have built the framework for establishing that connection, and they can come to me, to my office, even during the school day. Mommy, can we go talk? Can I come into your office? Yeah, baby, what's going on? Okay. And I have to remember to be patient. And then on the list, that's like number 4 on the list, number 3 on the list, be patient. but it works, and we've been consistent in that. And I'm really happy because I think it's really important for our young people in the homeschool arena and outside of the homeschool arena to know that their voice is heard, to know that they can share their concerns. My kids can tell me, hey, this assignment feels a little overwhelming. Can you help me? And they don't feel like, oh my gosh, I can't ask mom and dad is working. You know, they know they can come. And so that's just my encouragement for you guys. Simple rules. The Bible says, against such things there is no law. Okay? So even if you don't want to add the Bible element to my homeschool rules, you really don't have to, because they are rules that will work in any faith, even in atheists. So enjoy the rules, have order, but not such a strict order that your children don't enjoy learning. Be flexible, and open up your own office. And I think in time you will see a change and a growth in your kids, and in your relationship with your kids or / loved ones, and enjoy. So that's it, y'all. Whew. Y'all know the drill. We'll see you in the next video. All right, bye.